Hi guys, Kim here. 6 consolidation. So this video is as much for me as it is for you guys. I'm going to be approaching this as steps of awareness starting at 5. And the reason that I'm going to start at 5 and not at 1, as this channel wasn't really open for business until 5. I really just wanted to consolidate as to where we're all at and allow us to look at how far we've really come in order for us to gain an understanding of the path we are on as humanity. Step 5, 555, blah blah blah. Earlier this year we had the 555 day, which I made a couple of videos on the idea that phi, as in PHI, was phi, and 5 being the state of love, our hearts beating in perfect ratio, in order for us to attain the state, so no matter what happened, no matter could penetrate our being, so nothing matters. Then step 6 was the 6th sun. Later in May we had the 26th of May 2021, and the Aztec 6th sun arriving, pertaining to outlining the massive shift that was about to take place upon the 6th sun, gaining enough power to overthrow the corruption of the 5th sun and the place it holds in our consciousness. And as part of this process, we would likely experience the breakdown of the foundations of all our current society, being depicted through the destruction of economic, political, religious, social, environmental, and psychological. So perceiving this concept was too big a pill to swallow, but the idea that we actualize this process in waves, each wave hitting our consciousness only at a time when we are ready to surf it. I can see the destruction playing out before our eyes, the perpetual outpouring of truths to give individuals the understanding of this is not what it seems. The destruction of the illusion, or the apocalypse, which literally translated means the revealing of the truth. Step 7, the keys. The 7 looking like an Allen key. So within step 7 we learn how to trust our intuition. We learn about accessing the keys to open the doors to benefit our inner standing of who we are, how to access our own insights and how to trust our own insights and how to trust ourselves, and how to find more keys, or cheese, to open more doors in ourselves towards us remembering who we are. This was incorporated by us looking at the chakra systems and where we were focusing our energies. My video on the Rainbow Warrior or Living Beneath the Waist. The importance of us tapping into our dream states and learning how to direct our dream states to give us a greater knowledge and access to thoughts and insights that would guide us more clearly. And then the harnessing and recognition of our own emotional state, so we become aware of what we are really connecting to emotionally. And with this connection of energy, should we become more selective and more aware when we're connecting our own key, chi, with the outside sources. Plus, in my scripture concept of writing out pure intentions for ourselves in order for us to gain insights and realign our consciousness with ethical ways of being, plus an option to gain insight into what our part to play in all of this is, and then taking the necessary steps and actions to start outpouring our own particular talent into this realm, so we're expressing, so to speak. Then also within this 7 concept is the idea that 7 is this realm. There's a channel called the Devil's Playground 2. I'll link the channel below. It's a veritable pool of information. I'm still watching many of the videos, but the video I linked below looks deeply into the symbolism of 7 and the reincarnation cycle. Step 8, 88 Lionsgate, the infinity sign, allowing people to shine, giving them the inner strength to take a stand, not to shy away from that which is opposing, pushing through those blockages that we perceived previously as being too big to overcome, and starting to take action, to put in place us being the person we were meant to be, walking our talk within our own energy, moving away from the inner insecurities and fears and roaring like a lion and standing proud, standing against that which is trying to force us into a corner and not wishing to face this reality as it's been laid out, that which we do not want our future to be. Plus the revealing of many tools in this process for to allow ourselves to be more aligned have more courage overall, revelations coming through thick and fast, incorporating these tools so we can stand stronger and bolder than we ever stood before. Step 9. I think this is where we are right now. I've got a feeling, because 9 is the number of completion, that during this stage we're going to be seeing the beginning of the destruction. It will play out in many ways, and depending on if you are at a stage where you are surfing the wave, so your consciousness is placed firmly in the idea that we are never given more than we can cope with, and by now we'll have incorporated many of the skills to navigate this very narrow path. I talk frequently about distraction, and it's so similar to the word destruction, really. So stay focused, try to fix your consciousness in alignment with, no matter what happens during this 9th phase, that all of this is just a playground put in place for us to perceive that which we need to perceive in order to grow. We are all experiencing this for a reason. With each wave, we grow, we gain new tools. So the next wave hits us, we grow again. We're able as individuals to have an altered perception, so we're more aligned to the surfing of the wave rather than experiencing the waves. This may not be the same for everyone in this reality. I'm sure many would disagree with this idea, and if you are caught up in any of these external crises, and if you are one that is personally experiencing these waves as physicality impacting on your world, then this too is for a reason, and try if at all possible to see what energy the impact is coming from, e.g. if it's floods, then it's water, and it may be necessary for us to align ourselves with our emotional state into one where we control it, not the outside forces. And if it's earthquakes, then the earth would be the energy that needed to be given focus to. So ground yourself, become more practical, and so forth. Always try to remember that you're an infinite being experiencing a physical reality, and whatever happens, nothing matters. There is no matter. There is only love, or the need for us to reach that state of inner standing. The 9 is also symbolic for perfection and escape. I don't know how that will play out either. Anyway, thanks for listening. Ta-ta for now.